Yes, but as far as the social media platforms are concerned, look, for good or ill, and he's been very irresponsible lately, but for good or ill, 75 million Americans voted for President Trump. Before that, 63 some million people in 2016. So he is the commander-in-chief of the United States. He's sovereign, as it were, and so no one elected Mark Zuckerberg or Jack Dorsey to police our national discourse. And especially the sense that you get where increasingly private corporate actors can shut down even the speech of the President of the United States, the leader of the free world, however flawed he may be, forebodes some really scary stuff. Because what's next? Obviously, average Americans might be silenced, but it just suggests that no one is free from this kind of censorship that can be very arbitrary, very one-sided, and very divisive.
Yeah, that's for sure. And we heard some of the people on the mall talking about this is a big issue for them. They don't want to have this enormous arm of dialogue in the United States, which has an incredible amount of power, limiting them from saying what they want to say. Here's a quote from Michelle Obama today. She says, "Now is the time for Silicon Valley companies to stop enabling this monstrous behavior and go even further than they have already by permanently banning this man from their platforms and putting in place policies to prevent their technology from being used by the nation's leaders to fuel insurrection." Your thoughts?
Right. If you're worried about conspiracy theories, if you're worried about extremism, this is exactly the wrong thing to do, because the sentiments, the frustrations of people won't go away. They will just be channeled in ever kind of darker places where they can't voice themselves. And so this is the move of an insecure elite. A confident elite would allow people would hear people's anguish and respond to them with reason, with thoughts, with arguments, not this kind of always showing the back of the hand, whether it's anti-lockdown protesters or whoever they may be, always giving them the back of the hand and telling them to shut up. Yeah. That's just a recipe for more polarization and more conspiracy theorizing.
I mean, I just keep thinking of, the tweets this summer of, funds that would bail out people who were tearing down people's businesses. And I wonder why, those would not have also been blocked under this same thinking.
Yeah, or, frankly, the speech that, President-elect Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, the statements they just made today, I, as a reporter, I could pick out things that were just manifestly not true. They reframed all of the summer as though it weren't a violent event. What is that going to get flagged? Lots of representatives and members of the media get away, and so when people constantly see that it's all on one side, it's a one-way ratchet, that's just going to lead us into this dangerous territory. Yeah.
Sohrab, thank you. Good to have you with us tonight, Sohrab Ahmari.